Recall the chiasm of Daniel 2 through 7. Recall that the theme of chapters 4 and 5 is Babylon Falls. Recall that this definitely applies to chapter 5, as it is literally about the fall of Babylon to the Medes and Persians. Not so for chapter 4, however. Recall that Daniel 4 tells of a dream warning of the impending fall of the king, in which that fall is symbolized by a tree that is cut down. Thus, a tree equals a king. Can it represent the kingdom also? That is, can a tree represent a kingdom? While it is true that kings and kingdoms are used interchangeably in the Hebrew mindset, this will be seen in the visions of Daniel 2 and 7. Still, one must wonder, can a tree really represent a kingdom, and thus a fallen tree, a fallen kingdom? Yes. Assyria, a cedar tree. Behold, the Assyrian was a cedar in Lebanon with fair branches, and with a shadowing shroud, and of an high stature, and his top was among the thick boughs. His height was exalted above all the trees of the field, and his boughs were multiplied, and his branches became long. All the fowls of heaven made their nests in his boughs, and under his branches did all the beasts of the field bring forth their young, and under his shadow dwelt all great nations. Thus was he fair in his greatness, in the length of his branches. Nor any tree in the garden of God was like unto him in his beauty. I have made him fair by the multitude of his branches, so that all the trees of Eden that were in the garden of God envied him. Therefore thus saith the Lord God, because thou hast lifted up thyself in height, and he hath shot up his top among the thick boughs, and his heart is lifted up in his height. I have therefore delivered him into the hand of the mighty one of the heathen. He shall surely deal with him. I have driven him out for his wickedness. And strangers, the terrible of the nations, have cut him off, i.e., cut him down, and have left him. Upon the mountains and in all the valleys his branches are fallen, and his boughs are broken by all the rivers of the land, and all the people of the earth are gone down from his shadow, and have left him. Upon his ruin shall all the fowls of the heaven remain, and all the beasts of the field shall be upon his branches, to the end that none of all the trees by the waters exalt themselves for their height, neither shoot up their top among the thick boughs, neither their trees stand up in their height, all that drink water. For they are all delivered unto death, to the nether parts of the earth, in the midst of the children of men, with them that go down to the pit. Ezekiel 31, 3 through 14.